guys, it's Roxy, and this is In the Industry. So today I'm with Alicia from Project Runway Season 10.
Hey guys.
So I'm here with Alicia, and we're going to get some really good inside scoop on her line and Project Runway, so stay tuned. All right, Alicia, so tell us a little bit about yourself and how you became this.
How I became this. Well, a lot of people know me from Project Runway Season 10.
Right.
And before all of that, I grew up in Kentucky. I've been a tomboy pretty much my whole life. And I went to school for fashion. And
What school did you go to?
I went to Colorado State, actually, which is pretty unexpected. It was a great school. And I went to New York City, which was my big dream this whole time. And I came out to the West Coast a few years ago. And about 2 years ago, I started working on my own line, Original Tomboy. I've always kind of...
Was that before Project Runway?
It was before Project Runway, yeah.
Oh, okay, awesome.
So the timing is interesting because I just got started with Original Tomboy, the branding, the first photo shoots, the samples, and then Project Runway came along and...
Yeah, because I remember on one of the episodes, or like in the beginning, you came out saying that this is the Original Tomboy collection.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, she hasn't even, like, usually people start their line after the show,
Yeah,
but you
exactly.
already had it established, right?
Yeah, it just started, so I was kind of lucky with the timing of the
Cool.
show because it was great press for me and great press for the brand.
Yeah, definitely. You know that you were on Project Runway Season 10. Can you tell us a little bit about, being on the show and your experiences?
Well, I can say that it's probably the most stressful thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I could tell, especially your character. I feel like you were just so quiet and you wanted to say so much, but you just kind of kept it in.
Well, what I wanted to say was through my work, and it's difficult because, the time constraints, the competition, the judging, they make it all very difficult for you. They don't make it easy, that's for sure. Right. So, and you get certain challenges and you gotta sort of balance what you want to say and what the challenge is with what the judges want to see. So you have to find your balance and make it through that way.
Well, I really think that you really stood true to yourself, and the Original Tomboy collection, because I don't really think, some people kind of get caught up in trying to please everybody else and the judges and stuff, but I think what was awesome about you is that you really, stood true to Original Tomboy, which I like. One question I wanted to ask you about Heidi Klum. Now, she's stunning. Yeah. Now, I just want to know, is she as stunning off camera as she is on camera?
She is.
She is? Is she just drop dead gorgeous?
As she does on camera, yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I was just
she has a whole team of people helping her.
I'm sure.
Yeah, she's able to keep it together.
Since you've been off the show, I know you obviously had the Original Tomboy, started and stuff. Where can you find your stuff and so the viewers know?
Well, right now we have our own online store, theoriginaltomboy.com, and right now that's the best way, the most quickest way to get our stuff. And we have a sales team working on getting us into boutiques. Right now it's in the Los Angeles area, but I'm working on, towards the beginning of the summer, I'm going to be going back to Kentucky to do some work for Derby Fashion Week. And so I have a show going on that, and we're going to work on getting into boutiques in Kentucky and kind of take it back to my home state and, build it up.
We know that you're the designer, creator for Original Tomboy. You said that it's created for the modern day Huckleberry. Now, I know what that means, but can you tell the viewers, what that means? Because they might not know what.
Right. Well, the modern day Huckleberry is kind of like somebody who appreciates the old school about life, like the old school way of doing things, but they're in the modern world and they know how to operate in today's world, but they still have this vintage sort of, they still have vintage attributes, and they love, they love genuine people and they love a genuine, way of life, and that's kind of like, to me, what a modern Huckleberry is. You're in the modern world and you love the old school at the same time.
I heard that you have a fashion show coming up in a couple days.
I do.
So can you show us some pieces that are going to be part of the show?
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right, Alicia, now that we're here in front of your clothes, we would love to see what you're going to be showing us for the fashion show.
All right. So one of our star pieces is this vintage wash denim jumper. It's pretty lightweight. It's really great for spring, summer. It's got a built-in hood. It's a piece that's not in production yet, but we're working on that. And it's very unisex and very true to the brand.
Right.
But it has a lot of workwear.
I see you wear I don't know if it was something similar to this, but I feel like you had something like this on the show.
I did, yeah.
You did. And was it this one, or was it something similar?
It was this piece. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. We would love to see some other pieces that you're going to be showing us.
So here's a short that we're going to be showing at the show. This is called the Roadie. It's a railroad striped short.
It looks very railroadish.
Yeah. So again, this is another piece that it's got a huge vintage quality to it, but it's got a lot of modern details. Like it's got these seams on the front and back and really cool pockets. I've got belt loops in different places and rivets in places you wouldn't expect, like at the kneecap and things like that. This is another favorite of mine. Now, one more piece I'd like to show you that is definitely a mix of vintage and modern is this denim linen piece.
I love linen. It's very light.
It is very light, and it's got the raw edge cut off sleeves, and the cool thing about it is I use vinyl as a piece.
For the top, right.
Yeah, it's the back yoke, which is something I've never done before.
Right.
And it definitely gives it a modern twist, and there's also a vinyl pocket on the front.
So, me being a wardrobe stylist, I have different ways that I would pair this, but how would you pair this?
Well, I actually just wore this to New York Fashion Week. I paired it with this shirt here because it depends on what the detail is on the garment. And this main focus for this shirt is the elbow patches on the back.
Right, I love that.
So I paired it with this and a drop crotch navy sweatpant.
Cute,
with
cute.
Some boots. Yeah.
All right, Alicia, so before I get out of here, I love to play a game. Are you willing to play this game?
Sure.
All right, so it's a truth or dare. You have to pick you could choose anything you want. You could pick truth, you could pick dare.
Let's go with dare.
So, Alicia, you decided to play a truth or dare game with me, and you chose dare. So, are you ready for your dare?
I think so.
Okay, so we've seen your models walk down the runway. So, I dare you to give me your best Project Runway walk. Heidi Klum style, your style. I want to see it, and I dared you, and you did it. So,
Okay, let's do it.